This is a study in presence, where legacy is worn and becoming is bespoke. In this first series, we celebrate Black creatives who dress not for the moment, but for the movement.
I'm Kat LeBlanc. Welcome to the Superfine Series. Jeff,
Hey, what's going on?
it's such a pleasure to have you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
I am excited to interview you for this project because I've watched you go from Chef Jeff to Jeffrey Morneau's Atelier.
Right.
And by no small feat, you put in the work, and I am so proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely no small feat. I hate the word So definitely Chef Jeff.
Talk about it. How did you go from when I saw you at Claire's event, 9 years ago, to now? I just saw you did an activation for Nike or a whole event.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
So Chef Jeff has definitely evolved into a beast, right? But the beast was always inside. So the finer things, it's always something I always aspired to delivering to clients, to customers, to people who sought my services. So for me, being a chef, I just always knew that I wanted it to be a level of luxurious, right? So
it shows.
Listen,
I mean,
I'm just saying,
start off the show.
So for me, it's like catering events, doing private dinners, whether I was dropping off food or actually staying to the events, and clients were serving the food on paper plates, plastic plates, and
no.
And it just didn't make sense to me. So for me, I knew that my next client may or may not have been in the room, but I couldn't take that chance, right? And I'm walking around big bad Chef Jeff, but you're serving your food on paper and plastic, and no one is going to charge the client and say, oh yeah, the client isn't serving us on paper plate. Chef Jeff is serving us on paper plates. And my Haitian mother would
never.
Right, would never, right? Paper plate.
Go get the China.
Right,
in the China.
Like we're groomed for this, right?
Yeah.
From young, knowing how to properly use knives, how to properly use forks, which glass to use, which plates to use for salad, dinner, which bowls, all of those different things.
I never thought to make a living out of it.
I'm right, but the things that that were properly instilled in us, it came out, and it's like, oh well, let me just make it make sense. So that's kind of how I just organically transitioned into JMA, because it started as I wanted to properly present where my food was going to land, because for me it was just like my luxurious food is being met with paper and plastic is not luxurious. So that's how that seamless transition began. I mean, what it is now is just it's transcend.
Yes,
it's transcended. However, it's just that's the beginning, and that's how it even got to where it is now.
Okay. This year's Met Gala's theme, I think you embody it, around Black dandyism, the evolution of Black fashion, the resistance to showcase who we are despite the norms and to keep us in boxes. And I think when I decided to reach out to you, I was like, you exude that in your work perfectly. I never know what to expect from you, except for, of course, top performance, absolute top-notch performance. But I'm always just waiting to see what's coming down the pipeline, because I mean, how do you come up with these concepts, and do you relate to the Black dandyism thing?
So I'm a maniac, right? A maniac. My best ideas come late at night. They come as I'm walking through the mall, as I'm walking through the streets. I get inspired by everything. No matter the room that I'm in, if I could be in a corner store and I see something and I get inspired. I could be in a luxury mall and I see something, I get inspired. I could be in Target and I get inspired, right? And it can come, the inspiration can literally come from anywhere, right? And it's one of those things that it doesn't have to pop out at you. It's not going to just be exact. It's one of those things that's like, okay, cool. Like I use my imagination a lot. Like,
You know what? And that's a gift that's getting lost in this new generation that I hope that we can bring back.
Yeah.
Because I often tell my students, my kids, I'm like, and I'm going to ask you, have you ever stopped to realize that we are living in someone's imagination?
Listen.
Everything that we are wearing, sitting on, this room was someone's imagination.
Right.
These pieces on this wall all came from an idea in someone's mind.
This is true.
So don't tell me you can't do it.
Right.
Okay, next question. So the idea of styling space is central to both fashion and event production. How do you approach creating immersive environments that reflect Black luxury and identity?
So I am a huge advocate, and like, no, this is going to be luxurious. I've recently told myself, bougie is not a negative word, but people have made it a negative word. So I would rather we use the word Black luxury, right? And black can also be luxurious.
Absolutely.
Right? But I think that society has taught us that no, it's not, and no, we're less than, and no, we can't do the things, no, we can't acquire the things, and no, we can. And unfortunately, a lot of us believe that we can't have Black luxury. So when we see others that look just like us, we call them bougie. We call them, oh my God, they think they're better than us. But sometimes we're better than them, right? And it is what it is.
Shade.
I'm just saying. I cannot dim my light to make you shine brighter. Like, me dimming my light is never going to give you any more energy than what you lack. So having that, I'm so pro Black luxury. Like, yo, let's do the fine dining. Let's go buy the nice things. Let's go on great vacations. Let's look good. Let's smell good, right? And Black luxury there's no price tag on that, right? It doesn't have to be expensive, right? It doesn't have to be name brand. Black luxury to me is just like showing up clean, looking good, smelling good, and just owning it, right? Owning the room, confidence, just being clean in a space, right? And knowing if you do have on an $1,000 pair of shoes, or if you have on $100 pair of shoes, but the luxury is inside of you.
All right, and the last question we have is, if you were to build an activation for the Met Gala, what would that look like?
If I were to build an activation for the Met Gala, it would let's just say two, right? One would definitely be one that was we know this, an Instagrammable moment, right? Incorporating the Met Gala logo, and of course, the theme that we have of this year, right? Using mannequins, dressing them up in the dandy theme, making them extra fly, a nice staging silhouette, background, all the dopeness. Just a place where the guests can take a fly photo and have that as a memory that they'll never lose. That's one of them. I always love creating a very nice, unique photographic moment inside of parties. That's always one of my favorite things to do as an activation, and an interactive activation.
Okay.
We know Black Dandyism, it's about the dopeness, the flyness, the accessories, how to accessorize, scarves, hats, all the glasses, all the nice things. Having all of those, dope, fashionable pieces, and being able to customize it for people, literally on site.
Okay.
Having whether if it's a whole strip of counters where it's you can get your glasses engraved, with your name. You can get your scarves embroidered with your
Ooh.
with your monogram. You know, if you have a purse, you get the inside of your purse with your
Nice.
monogram, like just like things like that, like being able to accessorize accessories, right? And like making or better yet, personalizing your accessories, and it's making it yours. It would be something like that, like just in the color scheme of what Met Gala got going on this year, and just like a very dope interactive gifting station. Because for me, I always say, you give somebody a gift bag to go home and they open it up. Yeah, it's cool because there's a bunch of free stuff, but where's the intent behind that? Are they going to use that? Like, I like to give people things that they're going to use. Like, it's almost like they can't wait to wake up tomorrow and use it.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just have to be intentional with everything, and I will be very intentional with how I do that in regards to the photo moment and also the photo moment and also the interactive gifting station.
Well, I want to thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
For coming today. I'm excited, and I can't wait to do some more work with you this year.
Absolutely.
Look out, guys. This man, like he said, he's a maniac, but it shows in his work in the best way ever. Thank you.